What's up YouTube, here's another try of finding the best Titania deck in the game, and this time the idea is not to brew something completely new, but to rather splash Titania into an archetype that is already existing and strong and well proven. We're trying to smash Titania into a Kazar zoo deck with some disruption tags. I got this idea from KM Best's Twitter, who had a lot of success with this version of the deck, and if you have all of the cards available to yourself, I would definitely recommend to try this as well. But personally, I am still missing Green Goblin and Zero, so I had to get a bit creative here, and I came up with this version of the deck, which was also quite successful. So ideally with this deck, we want to play our cards early on that will receive buffs over the course of the game, like Angela right here, as well as Bishop. And we want to keep all of our 1-drops until turn 5 or 6 to surprise our opponent to pump out a miracle turn and buff all of them up immensely towards the end of the game. The good thing about it is that protects our 1-drops or 1-cost units from killmongers and the likes. And the other good thing is we usually have more information at that point. We know where we want to invest how much power into. So very often we want to pass on turn 1 and play something like Sunspot and then go Angela into Bishop, into Kazar, buffing all of our 1-drops later on into Blue Marvel. And then the big payoff is just playing 4, 5, 6, 1-cost and 2-cost cards on turn 6. An additional tool to help against killmongers is armor. Ideally, if we suspect our opponent might play killmonger, we hide 3 of our 1-cost units behind armor. Nice disrupt effect here is definitely debris, giving our opponent useless rocks while we still benefit because Kazar and Blue Marvel can buff these rocks up. This can be especially nice with all the Galactus decks running around. If you time it correctly, or if you predict your opponent's deck or plays correctly, you can stop Galactus's effect by putting a rock into every location that is unoccupied so far. I think the other cards in here don't really need explanation. Squirrel Girl is a nice boost of power on the last turn. Nightcrawler is also very synergistic with Angela. Play her into the Angela location, then move him out, and we have space for another Angela buff. Nightcrawler and Squirrel Girl and Debris also allow us to access blocked locations like Sanctum Sanctorum or Death's Domain. And I tagged an Ant-Man as well as Mojo, just because we will usually fill up our sides of the board, and we can also help our opponent fill up their sides of the board with cards like Debris. So that means Titania is very often just going to be the very last play of our game. Keep in mind we want to play her either into a location that is already clogged, that means where our opponent already played 4 or 3 cards so she doesn't switch sides. Or if we do not have priority, if we're second to act on the final turn of the game, we can play Titania as the last card of a certain location on our side, without having to worry that she will betray us. Like I said earlier on, if I did have Green Goblin, I would definitely tag him into this list, probably get rid of a card like Mojo. I would probably also play a card like Zero over something like Squirrel Girl. This also allows us to play Titania early on if we do hit her with Zero's silence effect. So the deck is harder to play than it looks. You do need to predict your opponent's plays very nicely to be able to disrupt them very effectively with cards like Debris or Green Goblin, but the payoffs can be quite huge. And if you want to see this deck in action, here are a bunch of gameplay examples. Professor X happens before Titania, and then Titania should stay. Should not be moving anymore. Would I get Brood if she appears in the token shop? Depends on your collection level and your preferred decks. I passed on Brood once, but I kinda regretted it because I think that was before I realized that Silver Surfer would be a very, very playable card. It was definitely like before Silver Surfer was out. Nice. My opponent probably plays Killmonger. I want to hide my 1-drops behind armor again. This just for the Angela buff, and then we can move over later. Hey! How you do this? Maybe it's not Killmonger then? And last turn is like blue marble Titania. Is that good enough? Unfortunately, we have priority now. Means they can steal Titania. This is quite tricky. I want to try this. I definitely don't want to snap. I still don't quite know what my opponent's playing. They might just be on Scumbag Leader again. But let's see. Like, the scariest card is them playing a card middle, a card right. They steal Titania. And they beat us in both of these lanes. Titania mid better. That's what I'm considering. The downside is she's not protected by armor, so if our opponent plays Killmonger, she's more vulnerable. Okay, so far Titania work. Nice. Nice. Very surprised here though. They knew we had blue marble. They copied him with white queen. Like, why put demon left side? Probably Dino. Dino or Sarah. Oh, we pretty much never make use of this. Sentinel Punisher. I haven't seen this card in a long time. So, Wild Wild West right now. No idea what our opponent's playing. I copy Mojo. That's annoying. Yeah, we have a good miracle turn 6 though. Okay, I mean our Mojo beats their Mojo. And we just flood the right side. Opponent has priority, so I feel like this should win. They can win if they Mystique middle. Although Mystique is gonna have... Not too crazy. Mystique is, what, like 12 power in the end? And we get... No, we beat Mystique actually. I think we want to chill out for a second here. And then snap... Mystique right side we beat as well. Or like Mystique plus Sentinel. Okay, Magneto's a bit unexpected. I think we're going tall enough to beat this. Ant-Man and Titania are gonna carry this, yeah. Ah, good one. Get out of here. 3 times in a row. Okay, so the good thing is we didn't see anything that suggests Killmonger yet. Bad thing is that absolutely does not have to mean they don't play him. Okay, rinse and repeat. Sure. Now, do we assume our opponent plays Killmonger or not? There's a lot of plays we could do here. We could just take a different line where we say we don't play for 1-drops. We just keep on spamming mojos. Debris is pretty good in case our opponent tries to not clog up this lane. So our last turn could be debris. And we have 2 more spaces, so like Ant-Man Mojo. Okay. Probably in trouble. How bad is debris left? Is it even bad at all? Nah, I don't think it's debris left. Like middle or right. Get another Mojo or get another Ant-Man. Or is it armor time? It's like 10 plays we can do. Okay, so we kind of secured the right side. Unless Killmonger. This looks like it should win. Cost reversed Iron Man middle kind of flips it for them. Just because they're so limited on space. They can definitely not get the full mystery negative value. Sure. The Mojo spam. Sure. Just barely beating this. Shite. I think we're still ahead. Yes, okay. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. Victory. Cheeky, like our opponent did very good at still spreading power across all 3 lanes. But yeah, without Killmonger, I think we should just be ahead here. Let's do the same fun thing again. Okay. Could just go bonkers with Titania. This is gonna be super RNG heavy though. Ah, for the content, let's do it. Pretty certain this is not a good play, but I can't resist. This is the weirdest TVA game I've ever played. Okay, we reveal first. They probably only play 1 card into left. They play 1 lizard into left. Which means we can go Mojo and then fill up this lane with Squirrel Girl. And then we just go like Nightcrawler. Right, Titania gets sent over. Squirrel Girl fills this. Their 3 lizards get debuffed. They're at 11, we're at more than 11. Scary thing is if they also steal Titania, right? No, it's not even scary. Like, they need to invest 2 mana here. They need to invest at least 1 more mana here. Oh, they abandoned left. No, I actually shot myself in the foot left. Because they... That's pretty slick. They might have won this. Fuck, okay. Oh. Still a good game. I respect it. Yeah, my mojos are kind of useless here, eh? I was certain they would try to get Titania left again. But unfortunately we ran into Lizard there. It kind of counters Titania in a way. It's very hard for us to keep the whole location full. Booger Fart is back. My eternal nemesis. Okay. This looks like a dino deck so far. I think I should move Nightcrawler middle and keep a bit more space open here. Instant punish. So they just abandoned left. Are you winning though? Sunspot goes +6. I mean, there's no point in snapping. Our opponent has full info. So if they're behind, like, we can't get extra cubes from them. The gold split actually look like gold to you. Which one's supposed to be gold? Pretty sure this is orange. Yeah, didn't pay attention. Okay, free armor. Oh, I love it. This game can be so silly sometimes.
Oh, snap.
So they're hoping for Ghost Rider. Unfortunately, Ghost Rider is always going to pull something useful here. Armor coming in just a bit too late. Okay, Ghost Rider pulls to his own lane, right? So I can't tie left quite... Actually, I can win left quite easily. Or I tie left, win right. In case my opponent tries to bamboozle and go middle. But they're probably just playing Ghost Rider right side. The issue is Hela pull or Odin pull. Odin pull isn't too bad, except it reactivates Gambit. This looks fine. Not guaranteed by any means. God gamer, we ran into a god gamer. Ugh. Disgusting. It's pretty close between retreating and staying. There's a chance we get the draws, in which case we're very far ahead. It's a very slim chance though. There's also a chance we just get back-to-back good draws. You're telling me you're playing Galactus? In that case, I probably spread out with Bishop. Although if they go on Throne Room, like, we're just completely doomed. Let's try this. Okay. 200% a Galactus deck. If we have priority next turn, yeah, Debris is really sick. With Debris now, they play a card into Hela. We're in trouble. I think it's Kazar middle for now, and then next turn Debris. Yeah, this should secure us priority. Kind of want to play for both lanes, so this makes more sense, I think. Oh no, what a surprise! You're playing Galactus! Who would have thought? Who could have possibly seen it coming? Into shame retreat. Okay, they can only play one card, so we're safe to play Titania left.
Victory.
There we go, shame retreat. Just a little delayed reaction from our opponent. Hey. Thanks. But we can clog the middle until turn 6, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ideally we win both of these. What if we just play 4 cards middle right now? Full YOLO. Shuri is scary, I'm not gonna lie. Draw 5 cards, pretty good. While listen to Taskmaster just beats me. This deck is cracked. Shuri, Red Skull, Taskmaster, I'm not gonna lie.
Escaped.
We're up against Spicy Panda. Cool name. This is usually Patriot. Could sometimes be Sarah. So cards like Debris are actually beneficial to them. This is also good for them. Cerebro? If it's Cerebro, then this Omega Rex them. Now I'm confused. I think we want to play Debris. They're almost clogged already. It looks like a Patriot deck, doesn't it?
Opponent snapped.
Ah. They only have 2 spaces, which is very good for us. I could go Patriot Mystique, I guess. It's like their strongest play. Maybe we win left and right this way. It's not bad at all. The scary thing is Iron Man. But Iron Man right isn't enough. Left doesn't really get many buffs. Patriot Iron Man. Iron Man is 5. Gets +6. Middle's a tie. I'm not confident enough to snap back, but I think we're fine here. Oh, this is easy. Oh no, wait, is it easy? It is easy.
Victory.
Played around completely different things. So what's a Silver Surfer deck after all?